Hi everybody, welcome to AQ's Blog and Grill. Excited today to have Guy Kawasaki on to talk about his new book, Art of the Start 2.0, which is actually, I think, the best book written for entrepreneurs and startups. It is exceptional, and it's going to be a gift of mine to a whole bunch of entrepreneurs that I know. So welcome, Guy. It's good to see you again.
Oh, thank you.
Last year, I complimented you on Art of the Start, and you said, well, don't worry because I'm coming out with a new version of it, 2.0. And you have. I got to tell you, Guy, you kind of blew my head off with this one. This is fabulous. I don't just like this book. I love this book.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why did you decide to do it? Why is it 50% bigger, more stuff?
Well, Art of the Start was written 10 years ago. And believe it or not, 10 years ago, there was no social media. There was no cloud computing, no crowdsourcing, no crowdfunding. People had a lot longer attention spans. It was a completely different world. Right. So I had to rewrite the book to keep it relevant. I will tell you a funny story. There are lots of places where I had to change Microsoft as a good example.
Yes, I noticed that.
Because let's just say it wasn't a good example in a lot of places anymore.
Yeah.
So there's that. But really, I don't think there was a lot that was wrong in the book.
No.
One exception to that is I completely redid the part about business planning.
Yeah.
Because in essence, I don't think it's necessary to write a full-fledged business plan anymore. A good pitch is enough.
Right.
So that's a major change in that book.
Yeah. When you were at Apple, everyone asked you about Steve Jobs. I'm going to ask you, how was your relationship with Woz?
Sometimes you meet people, you just get a sense that there's no other story, there's no veneer, there's no manipulation. It's just he is what he is.
Right.
And I think he's just a very pure form of entrepreneur.
Right. Now, you and I have talked about putting partnerships together, and do you think that was one of the secrets that Steve Wozniak had the engineering brain?
Yeah.
And then Steve was kind of this technologist that got into the whole marketing thing, the branding thing.
When you come right down to it, there's only two roles in a startup. Somebody's got to make it and somebody's got to sell it, right? And if you have two people who can sell it, but nobody who can make it, you got nothing to sell. And if you got two people who can make it, but nobody who can sell it, there's not going to be any sales. And ideally, you have a third person who's the adult for supervision, and that's critical mass.
Yeah. You and I have also talked about Elon Musk being kind of the new Steve Jobs.
I think he is literally the closest to Steve Jobs. Many of his ideas, you look at it and you say, what the hell is he thinking, right? And his ideas come out of left field, and I didn't anticipate that battery thing, and he's got this idea to put people in tubes and send them down to LA. Hallelujah, yes.